Welcome back to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman. I'm joined this afternoon by Christian Sherbert of Beaufort Charities. Hi, Christian.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you're a guest this afternoon and that you're here to tell us and the viewers a lot more about the Beaufort Charities this afternoon. So if you're new to Beaufort or have never heard of Beaufort Charities, tell us about it.
We're an annual spring golf event. We've modeled ourselves after the PGA Tour. There's a lot of charity events out there, but we try to host a golf tournament. And in the end, when we're done, we give money to charity.
Sounds simple, right?
Well, yeah, but our success has been because we do it as a golf tournament. We have so many volunteers come out, well over 100 people who volunteer to be part of the group, people who are sponsors that donate as little as $100, up to our presenting sponsors, which are Jared Newman, attorney at law, and Lee Distributors. One unique thing we have found is in our 41st year this year, that we are the oldest golf tournament of our kind in the state of South Carolina.
Congratulations.
And the second oldest in the country.
Wow, those are pretty good accolades.
Yep, and we've raised over $800,000, which stays directly in northern Beaufort County.
Right, so that leads me to the next question. So who does the Beaufort Charities benefit?
Well, we benefit any year between 10 and 15 organizations, and over the years, up to 25 or 30 in our group. This year we did Low Country Senior Services, Alzheimer's Support Group, Habitat for Humanity, just to name a few of them. So
it rotates?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when and where is the charities? I mean, I know that it happens to fall in the middle of May, and it's out at Fripp. But tell us a little bit about how you wound up at Fripp and how you choose this time of the year.
Well, it's always been the weekend after Mother's Day at Fripp Island, except for one year when they were going into renovations. We've been there for 40 years. And this coming year, it'll be May 14 to 16, so Thursday through Saturday. And it's a great venue. It's a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, pretty good views out there, and you get a pretty good crowd, I guess.
We get a huge crowd. This past year, we had over 800 people to the Friday night event alone.
And I know that as a sponsor, I missed this year's opportunity to mix and mingle with the sponsorship event that you also host. But I heard that was a wonderful event, and there was lots of a high level of turnout for that as well.
Yeah, we had several hundred people there for that, and we invited all the recipients this year who received checks from the Beaufort Charities to show up so they can meet the face of the sponsors who donated the money, the committee and the staff and the volunteers who put it on. And we got to present them checks and see the gratitude on their face. It's nice when you make an impact, especially when it's all local.
It's all local, and you see those people who you may work with or shop with or just live next to but never get the opportunity to say hi to. But you've mentioned volunteers several times during our conversation, and I know that it wouldn't be possible to put this event on if it weren't for all those people that volunteer. Currently you have about how many volunteers? Oh,
we have over 100, from the people who work to once a month meetings on the committee, to our board members, to staff people, to volunteers who they're on Fripp and they see what we're doing and they want to be a part of it.
So if you're interested in participating in being a volunteer, how does somebody do that? Who do they get in contact with?
Well, you can go to our website at BeaufortCharities.org, or you can, when you get on that website, my phone number is there. It's 843-575-5667.
You might get a lot of phone calls.
I hope so. I hope so. I love to take the phone calls for charity.
So you're always looking for new people to become involved, or if you were a volunteer at one point and just haven't had the time, but now you can look to contact you in order to become, get back in the fold, so to say.
We would love it. We could always use more help.
Great. So what other events does the Beaufort Charities put on besides your big golf tournament in the middle of May out at Fripp?
Well, as a nonprofit 501(c), we have merged with, we're looking for the correct term, but we've joined forces with the Catholic School Oyster Roast. This is their 11th year, and we'll be taking that over with them. So that'll be on March the 5th, which is a Saturday.
First Saturday in March.
First Saturday in March. And then right behind that, we have partnered with the South Carolina Golf Association and 3 large club producers. They're going to donate 200 full sets of clubs. And we're going to have a program called Tee to Green, Introducing Kids to Golf.
Wonderful.
And we haven't picked, it's either going to be Saturday, April the 9th, or Monday, April the 11th. We haven't decided yet. And you'll be able to come out with a guardian, a parent with a child, and have an introduction, see some PGA Tour players, And when you're done, you walk away with a free set of golf clubs.
Wonderful. So people should mark their calendars if they have a young or aspiring golfer in their house, or someone who's at least interested in getting out on the greens. But part of the charities, as you and I have talked about before, is that legacy of having fathers, sons, grandsons play in your tournament. So without a doubt, it's a family event.
Yeah, this year alone we had 15 teams that were father, son, or uncle, nephew, and we had 37 players that were direct relation.
Right. And we don't want to think it's just for men. We want to know that the ladies can play
Absolutely.
too. Right. Yep. So that
Absolutely.
there's some mother-daughters out there or mother-daughter, grandmother trios who are interested and have all been golfing, that they're all welcome to participate as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. We look forward to having you back, Christian, hopefully in the fall as you gear up towards some of these events and learn more and get information out there to our viewers. So thank you so much for being a guest this afternoon.
Thank you for the time. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.